So it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I need to drive to the airport to get to Disneyland. Woo, excited. Found one of the dwarfs. Grumpy. Now she's sleepy. Very rarely we see her happy. Oh, where are we going to, Freya?
Disneyland.
So I was on board one of the buses going from the Magic Circus Hotel up to Disneyland. Got off the bus because other people wanted to get off and I was kind of in their way. Oh, under a barrier. And then as I was getting off, some people with a buggy wanted to get on the bus. So obviously I let them go first because I'm a nice guy. And then the bus drove off and left me at the Explorers, which is the next hotel on the pickup list from Magic Circus. So I'm supposed to do a live stream in about 45 minutes. The next bus to the Explorers is around about 30 minutes. So it says walking distance, according to my Apple Maps, is 35 minutes. So I figured, hey, I'm just gonna walk. So what we thought we'd do on this trip to Disneyland Paris is basically check out our new camera, our new Sony EV10 camera, really just to see, is it really worth the expense? Or should we just carry on using what we've been using for our vlogs all this time on the channel, an iPhone XS. So just about to go into the Studios park. We're on a mission to rent a buggy for Frey, who's back there somewhere. So far I've been on the internal mic with the windshield. So in the same area with the same settings, we've changed the internal mic with the windshield to the external Boya mic, the shotgun mic. In theory it should be a lot better, so hopefully it sounds it. So we're on our way over to the studios, gonna have some fun in there for a few hours, and we're gonna try and use our Infinity Pass to get one of the buggies for Freya, which is one of the perks. Also, let's see if this picks up the zoom as I zoom in, or the zoom noise of the camera as I focus on the Eiffel Tower. So I'm doing it kind of slowly. That's maximum zoom with this lens, which came with the camera. Everyone says you look like Wendy from Peter Pan. We rented a stroller, as they call it here in Disneyland Paris. It would have been free. We paid a €50 deposit because we wanted to take it into the Disneyland park as well next door, and we'll get that deposit back at the end of the day. So that might come in handy if you need to know how to rent a stroller in Disneyland Paris. And if you've got young children, you definitely will do. Okay, so we're going to use now the intelligent, not the intelligent Sophia, the intelligent setting for the filming for the camera, which should arrange the ISO. So we've gone from a bright environment outside with the sunshine down to a dark environment. So now I'm on ISO, I think I was on ISO 200 outside, now I'm on ISO 1250 coming in, just to see how well it changes from light to dark with some flashing lights from inside the inside part of the studios before we get to the main lot outside. It's a Mickey. It's a really not very well hidden Mickey. Also, it's currently on the standard stabilization and not the active stabilization, so we shouldn't get too much crop on the screen.
Look at the main tree. Look how cool you said it would be.
We're desperately trying to get Sophia on the Tower of Terror. So behind there is the Avengers Campus, so what will be the Avengers Campus. But that's pretty much all we can see right now. What can we see through here? Not really a lot to see. I understand why these things are cardboard cutouts, being like a backlot behind the scenes kind of studios place, but yeah, I won't miss them if they go. So I've just put it on the active stabilization, which is the one that everyone moans about because it crops far too much out, and I can see straight away from this picture, holding the camera in the same place, no zoom or anything like that. The zoom's all, well, that's the zoom there obviously, but this is the zoom completely going back to normal. This is the crop on the camera, so be interesting to see what that looks like once we edit the footage. Oh, Crush's Coast is 55 minutes. I don't think I'm going to go on that just yet. I think we might go for Aladdin instead, which is only 5 minutes. Just getting on to Aladdin, and Sophia's been told she's got to wear a mask because it's been lowered to 6 years old apparently. Freya's loving it. So I think this is new. I've not seen this before, this Cars Rally attraction. Sophia, should we jump on that?
Yeah.
I think so. Freya can get on that too. Let's go. No height requirement for the Cars Rally rides. That was a big spin. Oh, near miss. How was that, Freya? You like that? Good for a 2-year-old. Not too much room in those cars though. Claire was just saying it hurt her knees. Hey look, it's Jessie. So we're just about to go through to the Toy Story Playland. There's a big Buzz Lightyear. This was the original Toy Story Land. You can see here that the stabilization on standard steady shot is pretty terrible, to be honest. We could potentially use catalyst browse, but you cannot use that unless the camera is on active steady shot or no steady shot at all. I believe Florida even took this as the inspiration for their big coaster. Look at it go. Slinky dog zigzag spin. Let's do this. Great view here from the queue line. We've got the Green Army Men parachute drop. RC race is just behind there. And not really sure what Tower of Terror is doing in Toy Story Land. Oh, actually trying to play with toys. What kind of child are you? This is cool. So you've got figure 1. This is how to play the Slinky Dog zigzag dash game, I'm guessing. Claire, we've got to check out product showcase mode. So apparently if you put that towards the camera, so this should now be in focus and everything behind you should be blurred. So it's a detail. Mum and daughter is did these. We're on the Slinky. Arms up to the sky. Wow. Rex is talking to us. Hi Rex. Goodbye monkeys. There goes RC. That goes way up there. I didn't know it went that high. I was watching Villains and Vice with their version of Ratatouille at Epcot over in their France pavilion. And as you can see, Sophia, this is knowledge. You see all the rats? If this was to spin, it would have the effect of like the rats running. But Villains and Vice told me I can run around it really, really fastly. Kind of like that. I'm just kind of walking fast right now. But it would create the same effect. So, I don't know. Let me know if that worked or not. I'm especially not going to run because of the clearly slip hazard on the floor here. And I don't really want to break my face. So right now we should have a clear background. But apparently if I press this, it should defocus the background. I can't quite see if that's happened or not because it's very sunny here. And then if I press this again, we go back to a clear background. Defocus, you can't see me and I can't see you. And then clear. Did that work? I'm not sure. This low light situation inside Ratatouille.
Oh, so many hungry faces. Well, you've come to the right place. No, a simple omelet? Too simple. Well, mais oui, that's it.
Wow. Why have I not been on that ride ever? That was a fantastic ride. You like it, Claire?
Yeah, it was really cool. I really did like it.
You like that one, Sophia?
She was a bit hit and miss.
Sophia didn't like it.
She hung on to me like pretty much all the way around.
But if you watch anything on our channel, you know that she's scared of everything. To be honest,
yeah, she's getting a lot better.
Yeah, she's getting better. My 3D glasses kept steaming up because of the mask. Very much looking forward to the new expansion coming soon to the Walt Disney Studios. Straight from Studio 1, there'll be a big long walkway right next to these ugly looking cardboard cutouts, leading straight through to Star Wars Galaxies, as well as Arendelle, the world of Frozen. Before that, of course, we get the Avengers campus. But if we take a look at this concept art on one of the boards, this is roughly where we are right now. Look at the vast expansion being planned for this park. We are really looking forward to bringing you updates on this channel when they become available. Should we go up there, Sophia? I was going to go for the Black Widow burger, but then I realised as I got closer it's got paprika sauce on it, so no way. So still using my iPhone XS for the time being. This is what the setup looks like right now. Got the shotgun mic on top as opposed to just the windshield. One thing that I really don't like about this camera is that it isn't a touchscreen. So any kind of manual settings that you might need to change as you're filming, you can't just do that from the front-facing screen like a selfie mode. You would have to then come around the back of the camera, unless of course you know where the buttons are. It's very fiddly and you'd probably have to stop recording and then restart again. And that's a wrap from today's visit to the Walt Disney Studios park right here in Disneyland Paris. Not totally convinced that this is much better than my iPhone. I guess you feel more like a vlogger when you're using the camera. But until next time, let's chip.